Oh yeah, that's perfect. Welcome to the video. Welcome to Weird Things I've Seen. Do you ever just walk around or drive around and you see something and you kind of go, where did that come from? I do. I notice things a lot. That comes from being a very observant person. The first weird thing I've seen is I put feet out of a car. It'll make sense when I tell the story. I was on the freeway, I think. I wasn't driving. I think I was with my parents. I think it was some kind of road trip. And we were just driving along, and then suddenly I saw a car. I think it was just like a van. And there were feet sticking out of the right side of the window, because we were coming up on the right side of the car. And there were feet sticking out of the windows. Like they were airing their toes, I guess. It was so quick that I almost thought that I didn't see it. For all I know, maybe this was a fever dream, and I never actually saw this. But I still have the memory of it. I can only imagine how unsafe that looked. I don't think I'll ever forget that memory. This next one is, it was a Kanye air freshener. It was sitting in a car. I think I was in a building, or I was parked across from it. And I saw on their rearview mirror, Bueller? I saw on the rearview mirror, it was a picture of Kanye, and it was just like, it was hanging up on there in such a way that I thought, oh, it must be an air freshener. But why? It must be, if it's an air freshener, it must be just like, oh gosh. It must be a cologne he, like, produces, or whatever the correct word that would be, or it's just a picture of him, which, if you really like Kanye, I guess. So that was really strange. It was literally just like his face. It might have been an air freshener, but that was my first instinct. I can't talk today. Instinct. Jeez. This next one was just kind of funny. I play Sims a lot, and it's through Origin. That's like the company or the third-party holder thing of the games. It's kind of like Steam, like all the games go there. Origin is another one. And there was this one instance where I was going to application settings, and one of the options, it was like, yeah, I can see it right now, it's default screen, and it said, let Origin decide. And I read it in such a way that it just felt really creepy, you know? Let Origin decide. That is how my mind read it out, just like, it's just super creepy. Let Origin decide your fate. I'm probably the only person who would look at that and automatically think, like, oh, they're trying to take over my brain. This next one, I was at the grocery store, and there was this section, and I just looked up at the signs, and I thought it was really funny. And one sign said, live naturally, and the other one said, feel good dairy. So either you get to choose to, and this is why I think it's funny, you get to choose to live naturally or feel good. Clearly you can't do both. One of those things where I see something and just like, this is my automatic thought, and I don't know if this is good, but this is the thought I'm having. Okay, this next one is, so you know when you play a game on your phone and it pops up an ad and you have to sit there and watch it for forever? This one time, I was watching an ad for, I think the game is called Lily's Garden, and I had seen an ad for it before, because the whole point of I think this is like a sequel game, because the first game, it's about like this girl living with her boyfriend or whatever and wanting to get engaged, and or no, she was pregnant and the guy left, and she was like left to fend off the house on her own. But anyway, in the second one, she apparently like finds this other dude that's really nice and stuff. But then in this second game with this other guy, she finds this other dude, but then he cheats. What? Poor Lily, man. She just can't catch a break. That was just like, I was sitting there watching that like, that's so unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing because it's uncomfortable. Okay, the next one is, so you know on the back of cars, you'll have those stickers that show like stick figures of families and stuff. This one time I just saw one where it was like it was like 4, I have my notes, there was 4 apples, like the Apple logo, the company, and it was 4 of those, and then there was a baby sticker. What? Did 4 giant, partially eaten apples kidnap a baby and raise it as its own? These Apple people? I guess it could signify that they like Apple, but like, why would you? It would make more sense if you had like the 4 regular sized ones and then as the baby you put a baby apple. Why did you put a baby along with these apples? Like, is this a Tarzan situation? This next one was kind of funny. It's loanscanbefun.com. Yeah, loans can be so fun. So fun in the way that it takes all your money. I don't even know what else to say about that. I guess just, like, loans are just inherently not fun. Like, sure, getting the loans in the first place can be nice, but then you have to pay all that back, and who likes that? This next one just honestly made me laugh, and I wish I took a picture of this, but it was so fast, kind of like the feet sticking out of the car thing. But it was this guy on a motorcycle, and his helmet was like, I think they were bunny ears, and the whole helmet was like fuzzy. Isn't that funny? It's ridiculous. This next one, every time I see an ad for it, I just, like, does no one else think this is weird? Like, I get this is a tool for, like, I think it's small business owners to use or starting businesses or whatever. But just, like, I don't like the name. It's called GoDaddy. I don't even like saying it. I just don't like the word daddy because you can imagine the many connotations that word has. So every time I see a commercial for it, like on YouTube or whatever, it's just like, GoDaddy. This next one was just kind of interesting because, you know, interns, you know, you have like an internship somewhere. I saw extern one time, and before that point, I had never seen that word in my life. What is an extern? Is that where you just, it's out in the field somewhere? More hands-on? Extern? I don't know. So I'm very curious of that word. I'll probably look it up and put it on the screen of what it actually means. Okay, this next one is a Facebook group that I have no idea how I became a part of. It's called Elite Projects. Do you ever have those Facebook pages? If anyone uses Facebook anymore. Do you ever have those pages where you have no idea how you came to be part of this group? And there's stuff just all over in that page. Yeah, in this page it was like people were using it as like a dating thing. They were putting ads for parties. They were trying to sell stuff. Like, it was a jungle in there. And I see it every once. I should just like leave it. I don't know why I'm still in it. Every time I see it, it's just like, where did you come from? Why am I part of you? Because don't you have to accept an invite or something? This one was kind of funny. It was a billboard I saw one time, and I'm just not really sure what they were trying to say exactly. So it was, and this is another thing I wish I took a picture of it. I think I even tried. But it was like a Christian billboard, you know, trying to like get you to come to Jesus and all. And it said Jesus and then a plus sign and then nothing. It didn't say anything else. It was literally just Jesus, plus sign, nothing. What are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to give me some kind of math equation? Like Jesus plus nothing equals Jesus? I don't know. Is nothing 0? Jesus is 1? Is 1 plus 0 equals 1? What is this? I'm so confused. It was so confusing. I literally don't know what they were trying to say. I even tried thinking about it. I just could not figure it out unless I'm totally missing something. I don't know. This next one is more cool than weird because the few people I've met that done this, like, honestly, I look at it and I'm like, cool. Like, honestly, I get it. But this thing is tattooed makeup. And every time I look at someone who, you know, I know who has tattooed makeup, I'm both impressed, but I'm also like, ow. Because I feel like that'd be really painful. Unless someone in my audience, if you have tattooed makeup, was it painful or was it okay? Or I don't know. Because again, I kind of get it, honestly, because you never have to do your makeup. You just kind of wake up all done. And the last one was I think it was like a Dove commercial, or it was a commercial for some kind of soap brand. But I think it was towards the end, it said, men have skin too. It was just like, Yes, men have skin. I'm pretty sure it was saying like, oh, men need to take care of their skin too, or they have sensitive skin too, but all I could think was like, you didn't know men had skin? Have you been sheltered your whole life? Have you been watching Attack on Titan too much? Yeah, that's all the things on my list of weird things I've seen. Of course, if I see any more, and I'm pretty sure I will, because again, very observant, I'll definitely make note of it, and then I will probably make a video about it later. So, if you have seen any weird things you want to share, please do. They always make me laugh, so leave that in the comments below. If you like the video, please leave it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do, and if you can be part of this cool community, hit that bell so that you know when I've made a video so you can be the first to see it. And remember to share with your friends. Sharing with buddies is how you can make things like this grow, and I definitely want to grow. So, hope you're having a fantastic day, and just stay groovy. Have a great day, you guys. See ya.